Well, no bag. I didn't know I was coming to do nothing like this here.
Right.
Well, I have a problem with talking.
Well, I just
So I'm just looking
The
at
idea is that what we're doing today is, let me sit right here on here in a minute. So what we're doing is basically, is that we're just gonna conversate about you guys' expectation and who are you?
Who are we?
Yes.
We are the Queen Team Media Franchise. Actually, myself, I'm Audrey Egypt Blanc.
I'm Adrienne Harris.
You Egypt, Audrey, who?
Blanc.
Blanc.
Yes.
French.
French.
Blanc. The C is silent.
My first name is French, her last name is French.
Okay.
But we actually come together to create a radio show, which is called What Women Want Radio.
Okay, let me just first announce this right here for the family in the web. I'm the American Reverend Zechariah A. Jackson from the Church of What's Happening Now, and I have a show at this moment on Harvest Radio, enjoyharvest.com, Town Talk show where we interview many politicians and just people every day and their issues, because everybody's story needs to be told today. You know, man has to come out of hiding, and I think that what a lot of people will see with the new president that's been in office 10 months now is that one thing, he's a great communicator. And you can get things done if you communicate. If you don't talk well, who knows what's going on. So go ahead, let's talk about what you guys do and who are you. Yeah.
Speaking of which, we speak a lot about Obama.
Definitely. We talk about him all the time.
We have a show another show that we produce a Saturday for What Women Want called Hot Picks in Politics, which is one of the hottest things
Hot Picks in
in
Politics.
which is really going to be hot. And we're going to have an opinion poll on there because we, for some reason, don't believe that our views are depicted in CNN and MSNBC and all these other networks.
Sure.
You know, when they do these polls, I don't believe that they're really talking to us from the street.
Who do you think talking to?
I don't know. I think they grab about 1,500 people from different areas and locations and just say, what do you think? And I think it depends on the questions that they ask, the type of polling that they do. And I think that we need to do a different type of polling and get our voice out there. Yeah.
So we need our own thing, basically.
Exactly.
And so how do we, okay, you guys have Queen Team.
Media franchise.
Media franchise,
That's
okay.
right.
So how do you guys survive this thing in terms of economically? Are people kind of contributing to you guys and helping you out or whatever?
Actually, in a sense, yes, but most of it has been us. We have one other business partner and who has blessed us with all of our equipment and things that we have to shoot. We've just been blessed, and we know that God has taken us on a path because of the fact that where we started and where we are now, believe it or not, even though all of our productions haven't gone are not totally out there and haven't gone mainstream yet, we've been blessed. Wow. Everybody knows who we are in this tri-state area, trust me, and outside of this area. So the thing now is just getting the program in place.
Sure.
We'd like all of our programs to be in syndication. We have 4 TV shows in production right now. We have the radio show, which is internet. And what else?
We also have a magazine called the Queen Team Magazine.
Now, when will the magazine be out?
The magazine is going to be out 2010. It's going to start on the web, and then within the next quarter, maybe 2 quarters later, then we're going to go on
into print.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Actually, our publisher is going to do a print DVD version.
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you're going to start on the web. And what issues will you guys talk about there?
It's not only women issues, even though our thing is pretty much surrounded by women's, because we are women. Sure. So we talk about a lot of different women issues. We talk about a lot of different political issues. We talk about a lot of different things that goes on in your community. Exactly. And we get a lot of calls, we get a lot of emails, and it's like we just go back and forth with you that listen to us.
Okay.
One thing that we're really adamant about also is mentoring. You know, we love mentoring young people that want to do what we're doing and giving them the energy to learn.
Sure.
I guess I'd have to say to really learn. And Egypt is tied into the Board of Education, and we're working on a mentoring program.
And which Board of Education is that?
And East Orange. And we pretty much put together a program that we can utilize the kids in the community, because we have a film company, which is called PR Queen Filmworks. And we will show them.
What is it called?
PR Queen Filmworks. It's part of Queen Team.
It's part of the Queen Team. Everything is royal.
Everything with us is royal. Queen.
And we basically show the kids how to, because everybody can't be an artist.
Sure.
It takes a lot of people behind the scenes to make that one artist work.
That's the truth.
So everybody
is an artist in their own right.
True.
Because the person that's helping you, they don't.
Exactly. Exactly.
Not everybody went
We're
there on
showing
screen.
them basically how to do the behind the
These are
scenes work, working the cameras, working the different things, that, you
Oh,
know.
okay,
And so,
okay.
you know, that's basically what we're into.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
in teaching mode. These are our first two covers
Wow.
for the print version, which
Now,
is, you see,
one
is Mary
is
J.
Mary
Blige
J.
and Whitney
Blige.
Houston. Yeah.
Now,
Those
now
are
what did
our
that
first
I in Mary mean? Is that an I or
That's a
L?
J. Mary J. Mary J.
It's a
Blige.
J.
Oh, that's a
It's
J.
a J.
But it's a J without the curve?
It's just a fancy
It's
J.
a fancy J. You gotta
I've never seen a J without.
It's all in-
And I'm not making any comedian work about Mary J. I'm just saying the J without a curve.
It's all in the graphics, all in the fonts.
Okay, wow, that's different now. Okay, Mary
It's
J.
all in the fonts. But anyway, you know, we're still working up the pages for that. And, you know, like I said, right now, we're looking at different sponsors that want to get their word out about their products and their services. Because a lot of people cannot afford to advertise right now.
That's the truth.
And the World Wide Web and the marketing capabilities that we have is one of the fastest ways to get the word out about whatever
Okay.
people are doing, whether you're an attorney, a car dealer,
Sure.
lawyer, florist, whatever,
Yes,
you know,
yes.
travel agent,
Yes.
–
whatever the case.
we have recession-proof
Exactly.
advertising.
Because we know people can't afford to, you know, be in the Star Ledger and all these different, you know, publications right now.
That's
So
the truth.
we've made it so that we can cut commercials for them, you know, go out if we need to go to their location and film, or whatever the case may be, and help them to push their product or their service. So that's where we are.
Now this What Women Want Radio, the hot new internet radio show, is debuted live on
LATalkRadio.com.
Friday from 8 p.m.
Fridays from 7 to 8
From 7 to
Eastern
7.
Standard Time, and it'll be from 4 to 5.
October 30th.
Right, but we'll also be aired, of course, it's World Wide
Okay,
Web, so
sure.
you'll be able to pick us up. But we're also on 2 other stations.
Wow.
TRN TV, which also has a radio network, which is called the Revelation Network, and another network out of the UK, which is in London.
Wow.
So we're starting a
These
syndication.
are one of our campaigns that we support.
Right, we're working on a documentary for to support homeless veterans, and these are the organizations down there. I'm doing a series of fundraisers with celebrity music artists.
You know, there's a family in I interviewed last year, in fact, this year and last year, in, where was it? Scotch Plains.
Okay.
That
I live
actually
in
take
Scotch
in,
Plains.
yes, that
He's,
take
and
in.
he's a minister.
You
He's
have
for young.
relatives.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, he lives in Scotch Plains.
And I think I know you.
He thinks he knows.
Uh,
Your family, period. He thinks he knows everybody. He probably does.
This family take in homeless veterans.
Oh, really?
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's-
And you know, what we talk about is that it's so sad that these people are going over and fighting for our country and coming back
Forget
and
about it.
being denied health care, being denied, you know, having a home to live in. Their divorce rate is high,
Oh, yeah.
homeless rate is high. It's just crazy. It's just
I
crazy.
think that the military needs to do more for the veterans, I mean, and
A
for
lot
the
more.
soldiers too, and
A lot more.
to do more in the military to get them
A lot
adjusted
more.
for when they come into the mainstream.
Exactly.
You know, it's a shame that a person can lay out on the desert and fight, and then when they come home and buy an SUV, they got to pay top dollar.
Yeah.
Don't let the company cut it in half.
It's
and
like-
then,
It's like
you
when
know,
they come
you know,
home, it's like you ought to just give them some keys.
give them something.
You know, it's like here.
In fact, there was one story where the guy that pulled out Saddam Hussein out of the bunker over there in Iraq, he couldn't even get a job in New York.
Wow.
He came back home, you know what I mean?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's true, yeah. Couldn't get a
Wow.
job, yeah. Because, you know, the thing is that in the army, in the military, there's a thing called labor also. So what happens is a lot of infantry soldiers, when they come out of the service, they don't
These